Good evening. Chicago's top cop is out, and there is new pressure on the mayor who fired him to follow him out the door. The political and emotional upheaval growing tonight from the videotaped killing of a teenage suspect allegedly murdered by a Chicago policeman. But more than the tape itself of a 17-year-old being shot 16 times, it is the city's battle to keep that video under wraps and the more than year-long delay in filing charges that has Mayor Rahm Emanuel in full damage control mode. Our Stephanie GOSK has today's new developments.
Chicago Police Superintendent Gary McCarthy is here with us to discuss.
Early this morning, Police Superintendent Gary McCarthy was defending his job.
Who says I'm not accountable? I've been held accountable. You're looking at accountability.
Within hours, he was fired.
He has become an issue rather than dealing with the issue, and a distraction.
Mayor Rahm Emanuel says the public trust in McCarthy eroded less than a week after this video of the 2014 shooting of 17-year-old Laquan McDonald was released. Officer Jason Van Dyke fired the gun and is charged with first-degree murder. Free on bond, he vows to fight the charge. The case has raised larger questions about police abuse and lack of accountability. The mayor announced the formation of a task force. But protesters may not be easily satisfied.
We shall not be moved.
Emanuel's fiercest critics suggest city officials kept the video from the public for over a year for political reasons, basing their claim on this timeline. On October 20th, 2014, Laquan McDonald was shot 16 times by police and killed. In February of 2015, Mayor Emanuel was forced into a runoff election. This as police shootings and Black Lives Matter were grabbing headlines. On April 7th, Emanuel won a tight race for re-election. 8 days later, the city gave the McDonald family a $5 million settlement. It would take 7 more months for the video to be released and Van Dyke to be charged. Bernard Harcourt, a former University of Chicago law professor, is calling for Emanuel's resignation. Writing in the New York Times, there's been a cover-up in Chicago.
I think that there's serious doubt that Mayor Rahm Emanuel would have won the election if this information had been available to the public.
Emanuel denies playing politics and says the release of the video would have hampered the investigation. Mr. McCarthy had become a distraction. There are a lot of questions in this room about you and your office. Have you become a distraction as well?
Well, you'll make that judgment. I think I'm doing my job, and I try to do it every day and do it in a professional way.
Meanwhile, today, another family is calling for the release of another video. Dorothy Holmes says dashcam footage shows a police officer shooting and killing her unarmed son, 25-year-old Ronald Johnson, over a year ago. The police say he had a gun in his hand. A judge is set to rule on whether the video should be released December 10th. There is still an active federal investigation in the McDonald case. The mayor says the FBI is focusing specifically on how the police conducted that investigation, including how 86 minutes of video from a nearby Burger King went missing. That investigation, Lester, opens up the possibility of new charges.
All right, Stephanie GOSK in Chicago.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and then click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.